How I learned how to do front squats with bad wrists.
Second.
Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. A few years ago I tried the front squat for the first time and ended up with painful wrists. I read up on some few things, tried it again a few times, but it all failed. My wrists would still hurt. I just thought I do not have the flexibility in my wrist. I never tried it again until a few months ago when I saw a German lecture on the front squat done by this gentleman, which he's doing it for years and years and years. The link is in the description, and what I took from that is that if the front squat is done correctly, you don't really use your wrists to do anything. See, a front squat of course will train your legs, but it is an exercise that can only be done if you have a strong core and a good posture, at least during the exercise. But also what I took from it is how to hold the bar, and with hold I mean you're not actually putting your hands to it, it's more like resting. The trick to that is knowing where the bar should be when doing a front squat. What I mean by that is, let me transition the camera. So hi guys, so if this is the bar, it won't be this skinny though, but it's just an example. What you want to do, let me just take this bar away for a second, is what I'll see people do is they actually, when they're holding the bar in their hand like this or something, the elbows are, well, they're low-ish, they're low. If you would try to get your elbows up higher, you'll choke yourself, so that's not gonna work. But see, can you see how it's really floating here? It's not touching anything. So basically it's being held by my wrists. This is okay now, now that there's no weight on the bar, but if you do this with load, it will hurt, of course. The bar does not go in your hand. The bar goes in your shoulders, and you're trying to make like a little U shape with your shoulders. So what I like to do, or what I did, is place the bar with like a little crossover. This is the bodybuilder hold of front squat, but we're not going to squat like that. We're going to squat properly, and just put it in its place, which is right on top of my delt. And eventually, I don't know if you can see it, I have it on an area where I'm just holding it with two hands, and then I just slightly but surely take away the hands and lift my arms. So I'm in this upward position with my elbows, and from here, as you can see, it's there. At this moment I have 3 spots on my body that's touching the bar. That is my throat and those 2 parts of my shoulder. Okay. Now, at this moment, I actually quite have a rounded back. You can't really see it that much, but I do feel it. What you want is to bring up your chest even more. And from here, you can do squats without the hands, and this will build up your core, build up your shoulders, because even though again this is a leg exercise, it does take a great toll on your shoulders. I've learned that the hard way, because you're isometrically actually holding the weight of the bar right here. Okay. What else? So that is what I did, the no-hander squats, to build myself up. What I wanted to do was squat my own body weight, or kind of my own body weight, which was 60 kilos. I picked 60 kilos, which will be like 140 pounds. I'm sorry, I think around that, 140 pounds. Maybe a little bit less. I think so. But anyways, I did that until that weight because I felt comfortable from that moment on to do a real squat with the weights. So now that I'm in this position, you know, let me just put myself in that position again. So now you've got this, and you can do that for quite a good amount of weight, because you know what we're trying to find out is, see, if you're at the bottom position and you got this going on, so the bar is rolling away and nearly down the stairs. You know that you have a core issue with keeping it up tight. So you can just work on that, and the way I worked on it was just keep on doing the front squats and just keep on focusing on bracing myself, keeping my core up there, keeping my chest up like you're a proud freaking gorilla. And that's the way I just taught myself to do that. So eventually I was there in that position, and you know, I'm always able to do a lot of weights like this. One thing that I also learned from that video, because I always felt like it should be quite a tight thing here, and this is quite tight for me. Speaking of which, do warm up your shoulders and triceps before doing this. I'm a kind of person, I believe in warming up with an exercise. So what I do is side raises with light weights, and then I do overhead extensions for my triceps, and also with a light weight. Just loosen those things up. But anyways, this doesn't really feel great in the triceps for me, this small. What I also learned from that video is you don't have to go, you don't like have to be that small. You just go there where it's comfortable for you. So mine is actually quite outside what it normally should be. So if the bar is on the rack, what I'll do, I'll just find my spots where I want to, and I'll just hold it with 2 hands. And because this isn't on the bar, okay, usually this thing will be on the bar. I'm not going to hold it all the way in here, just the tips of my finger. What I then do is I bring myself underneath the bar. This is also something I learned from that, and that really helped me, because that was where I was failing, because previously I did learn about how to keep the delts there, but I just didn't get how to do that when the thing was on the rack. So what you do is you go all the way underneath. This may sound weird, but this is exactly what I do. Look where the stripes are, where you want to be. I go all the way underneath the bar. Really, if the bar is here, I go all the way underneath it. See, my chest is all the way up, and then I put one elbow up and the other one, and guess what? Now I'm here. I'm here at that position. So I can actually release my hands. That doesn't matter. My elbows are up. That's what you want throughout the whole squat. You want the elbows to go up and to stay up. And now you are in that proud gorilla position. And this is how I taught myself how to do the front squats without doing anything with my bad wrists. My wrists are still kind of weak. Every morning when I get up, I don't really am able to put like force on anything. I got it from home, and I've done nothing. I've not done nothing by relaxing the thing. And even, I'm not saying that I don't recommend that, but do the front squats, because it has a great carryover to the deadlift. It has a great carryover to anything. I feel like the front squat should be in your arsenal. You should be doing those. They are great for the back, delts, core, and of course the quad sweeps. So alright guys, what I forgot to say is that I did the front squats, the no-handed front squats, for about 1.5 months. And that's not like a measurement that you all should hold. Maybe you can do within a week. Maybe you need 2 years. I don't know. Everyone's going to be different. That's just how long it took me to be confident enough and strong enough in every aspect. Because it's not, again, it's not just the legs, it's the cores, it's the delts, and it's the back. You're in a quite upright position, and to stay in that position, you need to engage a lot of muscles. And if you're not able to engage those muscles, you'll lag and fail in this exercise. This is also a reason why I like this exercise so much. You will find your imbalances. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for next week's video. the workout, the forgotten or old school workout for that week is going to be the cross bench pullover. Do not miss that out. I've got some few little small tips that will make you feel the pullover like never before. And then that week, what should be the informational video? You know what? I'll tell you that in the next video. See you guys next time. Have a great weekend. Have a great day. Have a great night. And that's it. Booyah.
Second.